What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into the Tuesday morning edition of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, we are here on BettingPros.com, on YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. All being brought to you by BetMGM with the offer, the $20 offer to win $100 on any event, including tonight for the All-Star game. If you guys want to get involved with that, you can do so with that promo code JUICE100 at BetMGM.com or on the BetMGM app when you sign up for a new account using the promo code JUICE100. All right, so last night, 2-0. We get the one swing from Trevor Story, but it got duplicated by a bunch of other batters in the home run derby. And it was an interesting number because I did a lot of this on my radio show, but I mean, BetMGM was low, was the market low, and we jumped on it. It was good. 510.5 was way low compared to what we got to 520 for the actual longest home run in the home run derby. One swing from Trevor Story. He hits it in the first round, the over 500.5 feet. That went down at minus 115, and then minus 125 went down for the longest home run overall to clear 510.5 feet. So we got both those bets right. That was nice. And my pick for Pete Alonso comes in. I did not bet it, but I told you guys to bet it, and I had it right. I should have bet it. I didn't bet it, but you guys did, and it was awesome to see. It's been a long time since I got a chance to see you guys showing me all the tickets for you guys cashing plus 500, plus 550 wagers. Really cool. A couple of people showing me bets they had won $500. Others saying that they had won, $250 or $300. That just makes me so happy when that happens. And that's part of the community. Everyone loves to share their wins, right? Everyone loves to show their tickets and show what they did. And it's a lot of fun. And I really appreciate everyone who reached out either on the Discord channel or on my Twitter account or on my Instagram account. And you guys showing me all the bets that you cashed, taking Pete Alonso or taking the totals for the home run derby. So 2-0 on plays officially, 1-0 on picks. So a 3-0 night last night. And yeah, so we go into the All-Star game here feeling pretty good. Before we get to the plays today, and it's an All-Star game, okay, I am sprinkling. There are 3 bets I've got for the All-Star game. I'm not going crazy, and just be careful, okay? It's an All-Star game, so if I lose all 3 of these bets, I don't care. It's just what I'm doing. It's how I'm playing it, and you can approach it any way that you want to approach it, but it's just the way that I'm going about it. So we had the Discord conversation yesterday, and we came up with a wager that was placed. Now, there were 5 bets that were placed for the options. The Paul Casey over Shane Lowry for the British Open, all 4 rounds, was 1. Miesha Tate to win her comeback fight on Saturday night at minus 130. Chris Paul to have a double-double at plus 140 in Game 4. Wire-to-wire winner for one team to be a no on that. More on that in a second. And then Pat Connaughton for over 1.5 3-pointers for him to be made at minus 125. So when the person recommended the wire-to-wire bet, he said, look, it's just wire-to-wire is basically vote saying no, that one team won't lead wire-to-wire. So any lead change, and we cash. And I was like, wait, that seems to be way too good to be true. Why haven't I heard about this wager before? Let's jump on it. Well, the reason is this. It's not any time during the game. Wire-to-wire means every time the clock hits triple zeros, the same team will be leading. So after the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and the fourth quarter, the same team will be leading. So it's a little bit of a different bet to come in on the no. Now, the no is still juiced up to minus 138, and this is the bet you guys all voted on for the Discord bet. It's on Wednesday. It's not tonight, on Tuesday. But if you were confused or you didn't really, and I was confused too, I had never heard of that wager before. It's a FanDuel bet. Points Bets has it as well, where you can bet that the same team will be leading at the end of all 4 quarters. That's what it means basically by wire-to-wire. Every time you hit triple zeros, the same team's got to be leading. So that's not what I thought we were betting, and some people did some homework on it and said, wait, this bet is not what the person said it was, and that's fine. But I think Game 4 is going to be a very tight game, and if it's tied, we win. So if it's after the first quarter, if it's 25-25, we win because it has to be the same team to be leading. So ties are in our favor. So I still do like that wager at minus 138 for tomorrow's Discord bet. But just wanted to clarify here because there wasn't any All-Star betting going on. I don't blame anybody for not betting the All-Star game, but that was not even an option for the Discord bet. Now, I'll remind everybody about this coming up tomorrow, but if you're looking for the Discord wager, it's FanDuel and PointsBets at minus 138 at FanDuel for wire-to-wire no. So you're betting the no. There's 3 wagers. There's Bucks, Suns, and then either no or neither team or whatever it will be, going wire-to-wire at minus 138. So that is the Discord bet for tomorrow, but that's the clarification in case there was any confusion as to where we are. Okay, so let's talk about the All-Star game. So we saw in the Home Run Derby that the baseballs are juiced, right? Baseball has had a really bad first half. And I believe, even though all of the numbers are going to, everyone you're going to hear talk about this is the fact that the under has come in a ton on the All-Star game. And I mean a ton. 11-3 over the last 14 All-Star games have gone under. Great pitching, right? Just have these dominant pitchers come in. So the total was set at 11. It's been bet down to 10.5 for the total of the All-Star game. This is Coors Field, and this is juiced baseballs. I'm sorry. I know you can give me every number you want about why unders are the play. But baseball needs offense. And I believe that the balls that will be used coming up in the Midsummer Classic, these are not going to be typical baseballs. And pitchers can't use any sticky stuff. You better believe they're going to be watching closely as to anybody going to the hat or the arm. You get caught using a substance during the All-Star game and you embarrass baseball on its biggest stage, that could be really bad. All right, so as we saw how the ball was flying, I know great pitchers are going to be on the mound for both the American League and the National League, but I'm sorry. I just think that, people are saying over a 14-game stretch, there have been double-digit runs scored in just one All-Star game back in 2018 when it was an 8-6 victory by the American League, and extra innings was needed to get to that 8-6 victory in 2018. Don't care. This is Coors Field, okay? This has been primarily an under wager for professionals. They just blindly bet the under regardless of where it is. Just don't think this is going to be the time. I think baseball is going to go with offense tonight. I got over 10.5 at minus 120. That's the first play. I'm going to fade that trend. I'm going to fade. Everyone's going to say bet under. A quarter unit, okay? All 3 of these bets are a quarter unit. I'm not going heavy, but I'm going to go against the trend. I'm going to go on the over. I'm going to take the over 10.5 because everyone's going to tell you it's an All-Star game. Bet the under. All-Star game. Bet the juice baseballs, Coors Field, and I think Major League Baseball wants offense. I think they are tired of these low-scoring games. They're tired of all the strikeouts. They want offense. They want performances. They want runs to be scored here. They want an entertaining baseball game going back and forth. So we're going over 10.5 at minus 120 for the first play. The second play is, well, who wins? I do this kind of blindly. I bet the American League always. When a DH is being used like it is tonight, I bet the American League, period. I've always bet the American League. I will continue to bet the American League. I got plus 102 on the American League on the money line. The American League has won 7 straight All-Star games. They have gone 19-3-1 over the last 23 All-Star games. They have owned the National League. You got Shohei Ohtani on the mound. You've got Vlad Guerrero Jr. You got Xander Bogaerts. You got the Yankee Sluggers, Red Sox, and Rafael Devers. Pitching as well, going to be really talented for the American League. And you've got power baseball. Hit the ball in the air and watch it fly. I run with the American League. I think the National League pitchers also might get hit as you get into the bullpen in the back end. They've had some injuries, obviously. And the Red Sox are going to have guys like Aroldis Chapman and Matt Barnes at the back end. It's pretty good. Garrett Cole. Shohei Ohtani is going to start the game and then hand the ball off to Garrett Cole most likely, and then you're going to come in probably with, maybe Nathan Eovaldi. I like the American League pitching better than the National League pitching, even though there are some big sluggers from the Padres and the Dodgers on that lineup. We're going over 10.5 runs, minus 120. American League to win this thing. Taking the American League at plus 102. Okay? And then one more bet to give you, and this comes down to Shohei Ohtani and the fact that he just was in the home run derby, and he looked pretty tired doing it. Shohei Ohtani is going to lead off the entire game for the American League. Okay? Then he's going to turn around and have to start the game pitching for the American League. I am betting a yes for a run in the first inning at minus 140. This has been our first half bet. Why not jump in here? I'm going to say that, look, Shohei Ohtani maybe, but the American League might score as well early with their lineup. Shohei, I think, is going to be a little tired. It wouldn't be surprising to me to see him give up maybe even a leadoff home run to Fernando Tatis because he's just going to be kind of out of gas. It's asking the guy to do a lot. If I was the Angels, I would be so mad at everything that Ohtani is doing. I mean, because you want to win, right? You're trying to make a wild card right now, trying to catch up. I mean, you're one game under 500, right? I believe so. Just things have not gone well at all for the Angels, but you've got the face of baseball, no matter what Stephen A. Smith wants to say. You've got this incredible talent. You've got this amazing talent, and Shohei Ohtani pitching, leading off, home run derby. It's just, and I think he wants to atone, so maybe he's going to try too hard because of what happened tonight. Again, fading the favorite in the baseball home run derby should be a thing every time. All the numbers were pointing towards Ohtani. I was on Twitter. I said, I think Juan Soto is going to beat this dude in the first round, and he did. It's just one of those things where, fade the favorite here, okay? Fade the public when it comes to just one game and the only thing going on, fade the public, okay? So that's where I am here for my 3 plays. If you want an extra play, if you want to round it out, and I may jump on this personally, but officially just 3 plays, the American League to score more than 5.5 runs is plus 125. That's not a bad bet because I think the over's hitting. So if the over's hitting in the American League and they're winning, most likely they're going to score more than 5.5 runs, right? So maybe it's like a 6-5 win or a 7-5 win for the American League or an 8-4 win, something along those lines. The American League will be scoring more than 5.5 runs. So AL over 5.5 at plus 125. Not a bad bet if you want to kind of round it out, but I don't want to have a full unit in play on this game. It's just not something I really want to be getting involved in. It's an all-star game. Okay, this is a sprinkle fest. That's a personal play that I will have, but officially I just want to have 3 plays going. The American League to win at plus 102, the over 10.5 at minus 120, and yes for a run in the first inning at minus 140 are the 3 plays, all for a quarter unit officially for the All-Star game. Enjoy it, okay? Don't bet too much. This is not something you want to go crazy with. It's the All-Star game, so be careful with your bankroll. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. And let's not get too crazy. Because remember, tomorrow on a Wednesday, all we have is a basketball game. That's it. Nothing else. It's just a basketball game. And thank goodness for the NBA Finals because normally that Wednesday has got absolutely nothing going on. And thankfully, we do have an NBA basketball game to bet and watch and talk about and be involved in. So thankfully, we do have something going on for Wednesday. And then the Red Sox and the Yankees get going on Thursday. And then everyone else gets back to playing baseball on a Friday. Okay? So those are the plays. Over 10.5 runs. Yes for a run in the first inning. The American League to win the Midsummer Classic. My name is Matt Perrault. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt every single morning. We're here on BettingPros.com. Always being brought to you by BetMGM.